Graduation to me means completion. I've been working towards this for a while now, and it's just exciting and scary to finally have it so close.
I made it. A whole year and a half worth of late nights, stress. Finally made it.
It's been a journey. This was something that I didn't know if I'd be able to do.
Graduation feels like I have achieved every goal that I have set my mind to.
I'm feeling relief, exhausted, ready to be done.
For me, graduation is everything. It has been a transforming moment in my life.
I feel good. I'm happy to move on to the next thing in my life.
It's not something I ever thought that I would be doing.
It never was in the cards for me. I never planned to get a degree. And I can't believe where I am today.
It's the best feeling ever. You have no idea how it feels right now. Everything that I've been through.
It was a random December day, and I had just got out of the counselor's office. And she was like, "All right, Brianna, congratulations. You did it." I was like, por fin. You know, all my hard work had paid off. I had been doing this since sophomore year of high school, and then I get to do it a year after I graduate.
El momento en que me di cuenta que lo logré, sentí mucha emoción y más que nada un profundo agradecimiento con Dios y con mis padres. Gracias a los grandes sacrificios que ellos han hecho, he tenido la gran oportunidad y he tenido el privilegio de ir al colegio, de tener una educación superior y de obtener 2 títulos aquí en el colegio.
I realized that I did it after summer break. It was like, whoa, I only got 1 class left and I'm done. So I did it. It's over.
When I was at GradFest, I was with my husband and my kids, and I was picking up my cap and gown and trying everything on, and the moment was so surreal. I never thought it was possible, but here I am.
I think my friends and family will be very proud of me. I struggled a lot with working a full-time job and being a full-time student at the same time, but with the support of my friends and family, I made it through.
It's a new me. It's my rebirth. They know that I have changed my life completely, 360 all around. For my son, I think I'm giving him something to look up to. And for my friends, they're proud of me. And I have a new crowd of friends, which are all involved in Brazosport College. So, I mean, everybody tells me on a daily basis how proud they are of me.
All the hard work that we've all put in to get to this moment has paid off.
I'm the second one to graduate in my family, but I know that this is a big accomplishment and that they're proud.
Being the first out of 7 kids to go to college, it truly is a great achievement.
This means a lot to my family. They've been there every step of the way, from a lot of life changes. Becoming a single mom, I didn't even have to do it alone. I had my entire family and my son there to help me every step of the way. He would be playing with his toys while I'd be studying, and that was my motivation, and I'm really doing this all for him. So it's for you, Damon.
My dad passed away when I was 11, and I feel like he would be so proud of me to be graduating, because that's not something he ever got to do. It's hard to imagine what he would say, but I know he'd be proud. Same with my mom. She's super proud of me.
It meant a lot to my mom, my dad, my kids. I wanted to be able to set an example for them that if I can do it, you can do it. And for everyone out there, I want you to know too, goals are accomplishable. You have to take your journey. It's like a turtle. You have to keep going. Eventually, you'll make it to the finish line, because I did.
I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And when I started Brazosport College, I lost my dad. He passed away, and that was a very traumatic time for me, and it made it really difficult, and I had moments of doubt, and I wanted to get something. I wanted to start working.
But you know what? I used it instead. I shaped it, and I made it push me to continue pursuing the degree that I came here to get.
If I could stand in front of my past self, I'll tell her to just keep going and to just keep trusting God's path.
I would say it may look hard right now, but you got this.
It showed me who was actually there for me along the way and who was actually going to support me to where I got. And it really was just worth it to get here and just to accomplish all of this, to be the first person in my family to do all this.
It's worth it to keep going, to prove to myself that I can do it, and to check off that box, that list that's been in my head for all these years that I wanted to accomplish this. So, and I also wanted to prove to my kids that I could do it, and I wish my mom was here to see it.
There was a time where I did want to give up. It was overwhelming, and it was a challenge to work, study, and pass the classes. But I just kept trying every day, and even the smallest steps can keep you going forward.
There was a moment during the program where I wasn't sure if I could make it, and I just remembered why I started. I remembered that I needed to just move forward, just keep going, and to be an example for my kids that anything is possible.
I've thought about quitting almost every day while trying to earn my degree, but with the support of my family, such as my uncle and my sister and my mothers, it helped me tremendously throughout my experience.
I thought about quitting once a semester. What kept me going was my mom saying, "You're so close, it's just a couple more classes."
I have 2 jobs, and I work twice a week. I volunteer twice a week at my church, and so there was a moment where I felt like quitting and just giving up altogether.
But what kept me going was I'm already so far invested, and I feel like if I want to be somewhere better than where I am today, I have to stick with it, because if I quit, then I'm just not moving anyways.
Working, having a full life, like out of school, I wanted to quit, but I had to remind myself, my family reminded me that I wanted to become a nurse for my grandma. I wanted to take care of my loved ones the way I would like them to be treated.
Throughout the journey, some medical issues came up, and instead of me trying to figure out some kind of a job or something like that, my wife immediately was like, "Nope, stay home, heal, get better, focus on your degree, focus on your education. I got this." So thankful for somebody who was willing to have my back to that level.
There was many family outings and events that I missed because I had to do homework, and there was times where I didn't know if I'd be able to finish this degree by myself. I owe everything to my wife. She was able to not only pick up all the slack that I was leaving behind, but motivate me, to drive me to do everything I needed to get done.
But since I'm a follower of Christ, God is the one that made me keep going. And I did.
This is my first step.
This is my first step towards a career.
This is my first step to a better tomorrow.
This is my first step to becoming a nurse.
This is my next step.
This is the next step into my Bachelor's of Health Management.
This is my next chapter.
This is my future.
This is my reminder that I can do anything.
This is the start of the rest of my life.
This is my greatest accomplishment.
This is my destiny.
This is my key to life.
This is my beginning of my future.
This is my mission accomplished.
faculty and staff of Brazosport College.
You may be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Vincent Solis, proud president of Brazosport College. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2025 commencement ceremony. Today's activities serve as the culmination of a successful path of study and persistence for our graduates and their families and friends. At this time, I would ask Dr. Ryan Linselman, pastor, First Baptist Church of West Columbia, to ask him to come up and lead our invocation, which will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by Nicholas Wademeyer, Bachelor of Applied Science and Health Science Management graduate. Will you please rise for the invocation and Pledge of Allegiance?
Pray with me. Father, I thank you for this moment, this opportunity we have to celebrate people who have finished a course. This moment represents a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, successes and failures. And we thank you that it is complete, it's finished, and they're ready. So we thank you for a moment that we can look back on a great accomplishment, but also a moment to look forward to what's next. These people who now have something as a foundation in their life, something they can build on and step from into whatever next chapter you have for them. We thank you for a moment to look forward. And so, Father, we want to celebrate them today, what they've done, all that they've accomplished, and the excitement about what is next for them. So we just say thank you for that. We also want to thank you for their families, moms and dads and siblings and spouses, extended family and support system that has helped them come to today, that helped them to succeed in their lives in other ways. And we know this moment is shared by many, not just by the few who will receive their diploma. So we thank you for their families and those that have supported them. And Father, we thank you for Brazosport College. We thank you for the faculty and the staff, the hard work that they do to educate people in our community so they might advance in their careers and contribute in positive ways to our community. We are thankful for this college, and we pray that you would bless it and keep it. And we thank you for something even greater that is not earned. We thank you for your grace that you demonstrate to us through Jesus Christ, and so we pray in his name. Amen.
Thank you. May you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Tracy Watts, and I am the Senior Vice President of Student Success and Advancement here at Brazosport College. I want to add my personal congratulations to all of our graduates this afternoon. On behalf of the Brazosport College faculty and staff, I can say without a doubt that we are so very proud of you and your accomplishments. It is my privilege this afternoon to introduce those who are seated on the stage and also special guests that are seated in the audience. I would like to begin with those on the stage, starting with the first row of guests behind me to my right. I would ask for each person to stand as I call your name, and then you may be seated. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Starting on the end, Mr. Robert Perryman, Chair of the Brazosport College Board of Regents. Dr. Vincent Solis, President, Brazosport College. Mr. Ray Martinez III, President and CEO of the Texas Association of Community Colleges and today's commencement speaker. Dr. Ann Bartlett, Vice President of Industry and Community Resources. Dr. Brad McGonigal, Vice President of Human Resources. Mrs. Ginger Wooster, Vice President of Financial Services and CFO. Dr. Monique Bockham, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Institutional Effectiveness. Dr. Isaiah Schauer, Dean of Instruction, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Now on the upper row, again starting at the far end to my right, members of the Brazosport College Board of Regents. Mr. Jay Gibson, Mrs. Cheryl Sellers, Mr. Ron Barksdale, Mr. Jason Cordoba, Vice Chair of the Brazosport College Board of Regents, Mrs. Jennifer Monacle, Mr. Danny Yates, Mr. Roland Hendricks, Dr. Arlinda Montiel, Program Chair of Early Childhood and Education, and Mrs. Iwana Agut, the 2025 Teaching Excellence Award recipient. Please join me in recognizing our platform party. We have a number of special guests seated in the front section to my right. These include guests of our platform party, individuals who have a part in our program today, and members of the Brazosport College Foundation Board of Directors. Please join me in recognizing our special guest. At this time, please help me welcome Dr. Ann Bartlett to the podium, who has the honor of introducing today's commencement speaker.
Good afternoon. Ray Martinez III serves as the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Texas Association of Community Colleges, a comprehensive membership association comprised of a diverse mix of 49 community colleges from across Texas. Before joining TAC, Ray served as Deputy Commissioner for Academic Affairs and Workforce Education for the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, President of the Independent Colleges and Universities of Texas, Chancellor of Western Governors University, Texas, and has held senior government affairs positions at Rice University and Texas A&M International University. Ray has also served as the director of the Committee on Higher Education in the Texas Senate. A native of Alice, Texas, Ray received his bachelor's degree from Southwestern University, his law degree from the University of Houston Law Center, and he recently completed postgraduate studies at the Institute for Educational Management at Harvard Graduate School of Education. Please help me welcome to the podium, Ray Martinez.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Bartlett, thank you so much for the very gracious introduction, and I also want to say a very special thank you to President Vincent Solis for, of course, his outstanding leadership of Brazosport College and his commitment to this great institution, and especially, of course, to the students who are enrolled here at Brazosport College. Dr. Solis, your commitment is both evident and inspiring, and I deeply appreciate the friendship we've had for many years. Thank you for inviting me here today, sir. I'm so grateful, of course, to be here with the entire BC community, your outstanding regents, the esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, proud families, and above all, of course, the class of 2025 of Brazosport College. Now, I've had the pleasure of visiting your campus on many occasions, and every visit has affirmed, I think, what we all know, and that is that Brazosport College isn't just an institution, it's the heart of a thriving community, of course, dedicated to changing lives. Today's gathering in this auditorium reflects the very spirit of unity, collaboration, and pride that Brazosport College embodies each and every day. Now, graduates, today's ceremony is, in a very real sense, an ending, the culmination of hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. But it's also an equally important beginning, the beginning of your next chapter, whether you're going on to study at a university, taking a job, or continuing a career in the military. All of this, whatever is happening for you next, graduates, is enriched by the values and the experiences you've gained right here at BC. Today is as powerful, is as personal as it is powerful. And I know this, graduates, because I've walked a similar path. It was just a few years ago, okay, maybe more like a few decades ago, that I walked across the stage for my own college graduation. Now, I want to tell you, graduates, that I remember so much about that day, so much of it very vividly, actually. I remember getting dressed for the occasion, putting on my cap and gown. I remember seeing the faces of family and friends in the audience. My parents were there, brimming with pride, of course. And I especially remember the moment when I walked across the stage to receive my diploma. But graduates, I want to be real honest with you about something that I don't remember at all about my graduation, my college graduation, and that is the commencement speaker. I don't remember anything that the commencement speaker said. I don't remember if there even was a commencement speaker at my college graduation. So I know my place here today, graduates, is what I'm saying. And what I hope is that I can leave you with a few thoughts that perhaps last a little bit beyond the next few hours. But I promise, though, in my remarks here to follow a rule that I think every commencement speaker ought to follow. And it's called the rule of 3 Bs. And that is to be sincere, to be brief, and to be seated. And so I will do that. I'm going to do that in just a minute. Just give me a few minutes to share a part of my own personal journey. So my story begins, as Dr. Bartlett said, with humble roots in Alice, which is a small town in South Texas. It's a 1 high school town, probably about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller than Lake Jackson. I was raised in a working class family, the proud son of parents who never had the opportunity to themselves graduate from high school or go to college, but they made sure that their children would. Like many of you graduates, I'm a first-generation college graduate. And like many of you, I've had to work harder than most just to be seen and to be heard. Now, at the beginning of my senior year, which is many decades ago, in high school, my senior year in high school, I visited the one counselor we had at my high school to seek advice. I needed to know what to do to apply for college, how to apply for financial aid. I needed guidance because I just couldn't get that from my immediate family. They didn't have that knowledge, unfortunately. So I went to my one counselor at the high school to ask for some encouragement and guidance. But instead of encouragement, unfortunately, I received skepticism. My high school counselor told me, "Ray, you'll probably be back in Alice in a year looking for a job. I don't think college is for you." Now, those words could have crushed me, but instead they ignited something within. With determination, with support from family, the help from a few mentors I had at the time, I forged ahead. And today, as I stand before you, graduates, I offer my experience as proof that doubts that others may have about you need not become your own. Now, in her introduction of me, I appreciate that Dr. Bartlett described some of the positions that I've held in my career, and of course, I'm proud of that success. But graduates, what my resume doesn't say is that I worked at a fast food restaurant throughout all of my high school years to help my parents make ends meet, or that I worked throughout my college education at a restaurant waiting tables or any job I could find on campus to help pay for my tuition. And even then, I still had about a decade of student loans to pay off. So for many of you, I think this journey to this graduation ceremony has not been a straight line the way it wasn't for me. Perhaps you stopped and started again. Maybe you doubted yourself, or possibly someone told you that this day would never come, but you kept going. And that is determination, and that is resilience. And for most of you, my guess is that you've been lifting others even as you've been climbing this post-secondary ladder. So, if you're here today with a little less sleep and a lot more grit, I understand you. I see you, and I'm here to celebrate you. And that brings me to the heart of what I want to share with you today, graduates. Many people from all walks of life today are feeling pushed aside, unseen, perhaps even unheard. But what if we choose to be leaders who notice others, who listen with empathy, and who choose understanding over judgment? And graduates, I think that's what your education from Brazosport College has prepared you for. Not just a job, though I hope you land that, not just a higher wage, though you certainly deserve that as well. But more than anything, this education has prepared you to live and to lead well. And that kind of leadership doesn't require a title. It requires something deeper, a moral compass and a sense of duty to something larger than yourself. So let me be honest. Throughout my career, I've worked in places where decisions about people's futures are made in government, in higher education, certainly in the public policy arena that I work in today. And I can tell you, graduates, from experience that degrees do matter. Credentials do matter, but character matters more. And let me repeat that, character matters more. In my role leading the Texas Community Colleges through the passage and implementation of House Bill 8, which was landmark reform legislation passed 2 years by the Texas legislature that changed how our colleges are funded, I've been reminded again and again through experiences like that big change, big structural change, only works when it's grounded in trust and in humility. Public policy can create and fund programs, but only people like you graduates, only people can strengthen relationships and lead with conviction. So today, I want to leave you with 3 simple lessons that I've learned on my own journey. Lessons that I hope will stay with you long after today. And lesson 1 is to lead with decency. One of the most powerful choices you'll make in life is how you treat people, especially when you disagree with them. Now, graduates, many of you know this already. You've been tested not just on your ideas or your talents, but also tested on your character. Whether it was juggling work and school, raising a family while earning your degree, or pushing through moments of doubt, you've already shown resilience, you've already demonstrated the strength it takes to persevere. But, of course, those tests don't stop here. In your career, in your community, even in your personal life, there will be more moments, many more, when someone challenges your values, or when the easier choice is to respond with cynicism or hostility. Don't take the bait. When faced with the decision between being right and being respectful, choose respect. Not because you're backing down, but I think because you're stepping up. There's strength in being measured, graduates. There's courage in listening. There's a quiet power in choosing patience when others are choosing provocation. Now, throughout my career, I've seen that people who earn trust, people who hold lasting influence, are the ones who are steady, who are thoughtful, and who are composed, especially under pressure. That doesn't mean you don't stand firm. It means you know how to stand with principle, with clarity, and with purpose. Lesson 2, start local and stay grounded. Now, your diploma says Brazosport College, and that matters. This college, like so many community colleges across Texas, is proudly rooted in the community that it serves. It's part of the ecosystem of this great region of Texas. Its mission is your mission, quote, to elevate lives through education and learning that inspires, empowers, and connects, end quote. That is the Brazosport College mission. In other words, to build a better life for yourself and for your community. But graduates, leadership doesn't happen only on a big stage. Look around. It starts right here, in Lake Jackson, in Freeport, in Angleton. It starts with volunteering at a local school, helping a neighbor, or organizing a community event. Public service is not a job, it's a mindset. It's the quiet choice to contribute rather than to withdraw. Leadership isn't defined by position or power, it's defined by presence, by how you show up for others. Every one of you can influence the people around you, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, your community. Lead with service, lead with humility, lead with integrity. And graduates, never forget where you came from. Lesson 3, own your story and share your truth. As a first-generation college student, I've walked through rooms where I didn't feel like I belonged, and I still experience that to this very day. I've sat at conference tables where I was the only one who looked like me, who spoke like me, or who came from my particular background. But I've also learned that you never walk into these rooms alone, graduates. You bring your history with you. You bring your mentors, your community, your grit, and you bring your story, and that story is enough. I think the question now, graduates, is what will you do with it? How will you use your story to lift someone else up? The theologian Howard Thurman once wrote, quote, "There are few things more devastating than to have it burned into you that you do not count," end quote. Class of 2025, you count. You matter. and how you live your life from this moment forward will help others believe that they matter too. See, the truth is that deep and lasting change in our communities, our institutions, and our society, it doesn't start with laws or budgets. It starts with character. It starts with conscience, with you. So let me close with this challenge. Don't just celebrate your achievement, graduates, though you deserve to do so. Don't just celebrate your achievement, carry it forward. We need your voice in our schools. We need your presence in our neighborhoods, your compassion in our hospitals, and your courage in our public square. When you see others shouting past each other, be the one who listens. When it is easy to give up or to tune out, be the one who stays in. When the soul of your community or our nation feels a bit frayed, be the one who helps to mend it. One kind word, one hard truth, one act of grace at a time. Graduates, you leave here tonight not just with a credential, but with a calling to lead with decency, to stay grounded, and to own your story. So thank you for letting me share this moment with you. I've done my best to be sincere. I've done my best to be brief. And now I'm going to keep my promise, and I'm going to be seated. So congratulations, class of 2025. May your next chapter be bold, resilient, and always worthy of this great community that has shaped you and believes in you. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Ray, for sharing your inspiring story and for the leadership reminders. Graduates, I congratulate each one of you for your accomplishments, and I'm certain that as you move on to future endeavors, you will maintain the standards of performance which has brought you here this afternoon. Now, will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise? President Solis, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these candidates will have fulfilled the requirements of Brazosport College and the state of Texas for the designated baccalaureate degree and recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Backham. By the authority granted by the Board of Regents of Brazosport College and the laws of the state of Texas, I hereby confer on each of you, upon successful completion of all the requirements, the designated Bachelor of Applied Technology and the Bachelor of Applied Science degree, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. It is now time to officially move your tassels from the right side to the left side, a tradition which signifies this most important milestone. Graduates in the first row, please remain standing while all other graduates may be seated. Now, will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree come forward as your name is called so the members of the Brazosport College Board of Regents may present your degree.
Receiving the Bachelor of Applied Science in Organizational Leadership and Innovation, our Vice President Scholar, Amy Michelle Gregory, cum laude. Receiving the Bachelor of Applied Science in Health Services Management, Yelin Bermudez. Also, she's receiving the Associate of Applied Science in Office Administration, cum laude. Giselle Gutierrez. Clarissa Diane Hall. Hannah Marie Ivory. Victoria Nicole Lopez. Monica Carian Martin, cum laude. Andrea Giselle Melendez. Itzel Mendoza. Brandy Aaron Reeder, cum laude. Lakeisha Ross. Cassandra Sanchez. Dorvan Semaj O'Neill Steamer. Nicholas Thomas Wiedmeyer, who is also receiving the Associate of Arts, cum laude. Alex Wave Williams, cum laude. Receiving the Bachelor's of Applied Science in Organizational Leadership and Innovation, Megan Nicole Alfrey, cum laude. Sean Paul Bailey, summa cum laude. Farold Vin Beltran. Priscilla Lorraine Bennett. Liliana Azeneth Cantu. Brenda Leonela Contreras. Samuel Joseph Gant. Esmeralda Garcia, who is also receiving the Associate of Arts. Jacqueline Heredia. Bonnie D. Lehman, cum laude. Chadwick A. Lewis. Okay. Veronica Lopez, magna cum laude. Amaury Ivan Marrera Lopez, cum laude. Julissa Aida Mataquin, cum laude. Tiffany Ortiz Yanes. Edward Pena Jr. Marissa Ramos. Macedia Rodriguez Aloizu. Lisa Ann Tamez, cum laude. Dwight Taylor, who is also receiving an Associate of Arts degree, cum laude. Jessica Erin Tomlinson, cum laude. Randall James Toombs, cum laude. Kaylee Marie Traylor. Receiving the Bachelor of Applied Technology in Industrial Management, Astrid C. Avila Lerma, cum laude. Andres Alexander Bueno. Yesenia Cardeñez. Patrick Jacob Carrion, summa cum laude. Faith Bell Castillo, cum laude. Lizbeth Cervantes. Kimberly Renee Chambliss, cum laude. Esther Yoselina Cortez, magna cum laude. Brenda de la Rosa Ortiz. Michael Wayne de Leon, magna cum laude. Anaí Anaceli Dyson, summa cum laude. Andrea Esculante, cum laude. Jose Estrada. Michael Aaron Farrell. Adam J. Fox, summa cum laude. Monica Garza. Robert Lee Gomez, cum laude. Angelia Gray, magna cum laude. Angelina Juarez. Tia Kennedy. Okay. Kelsey Kindred. Martika Janae King, cum laude. Andrea Nicole Kopecki. Ashley Nicole Lopez, summa cum laude. Kirby Lowry III. Joshua Teague McLeod, summa cum laude. Juliana Nicole Martinez, magna cum laude. Travis Michael Manning. Fernando Montez de Oca, the second. Angelica Moore, cum laude. Marquise Jermaine Miles Sr. Allison Marie Nunez, summa cum laude. Leslie Dale Obregon, cum laude. Isneda Odom. Alandra Reyes. Estela Amalia Reyes. Timothy Gerard Samuel. Michael James Samuelson, cum laude. Desmond Montre Sandals. Brent Sharp, magna cum laude. Courtney Lynn Spalding. Jennifer Lynn Stell, magna cum laude. Marlena D. Whitley, cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree please rise? President Solis, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these candidates will have fulfilled the requirements of Brazosport College and the state of Texas for the designated Associate of Applied Science degree and recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Backham. By the authority granted by the Board of Regents of Brazosport College and the laws of the state of Texas, I hereby confer on each of you upon the successful completion of all requirements the designated Associate of Applied Science degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Graduates, it is now time to officially move your tassel from the right side to the left side, a tradition which signifies this most important milestone. Associate of Applied Science graduates in the first row, please remain standing while all other graduates may be seated. Now, will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree come forward as your name is called so the members of the Brazosport College Board of Regents may present your degree.
Receiving the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial and Commercial Electricity, our President's Scholar, Jesus Gutierrez. Receiving the Associate of Applied Science in Business Management, Julissa Elaine Carrillo, cum laude. Whitney Danielle Harley, cum laude. Alanis Howdigay. Angelica Maria Jimenez, cum laude. Sheena Marie Pender. Receiving the Associates of Applied Science in Chemical Technology, Gavin D. Acevedo, cum laude. Luis Baeza. Trenton Lee Bro. Ayla Marie Calvillo. Rito Samuel Carizales. Deshaun LeQuinton Sachery Jr. Cassidy Anna Cryer, summa cum laude. Katie Lynn Dent. Brandon Espinoza, cum laude. Ronaldo Espinoza. Kevin Ebetier Garcia. Jacob Allen Garza, cum laude. Brandon Lee Gonzalez. Caitlin Sierra Gonzalez. Gregory Gallardo Heath. James Jaime. That is her brother. All right. Saul Alexander Jimenez. Yvette Rowena Johnson. Sebastian Joseph Leja. David Elijah Luna III. Ray Alexander Madrigal. Cameron Avery Martinez. Shane Alexander Martinez. Rachel Lee Milne. Okay. Andrew Owen Musa. Noah Mason Norell, cum laude. Brandon Abenamar Ramirez. Donaciano Jesus Renteria. Jacob Alexander Rivas. Stephen Ray Rivera. Victoriano Romero. Natalie San Miguel. Jesse Brian Sanchez. Johnny Ray Skelton III. Israel Terratzets. Brenda Tobar. That is Christian's mom. Wow. Demi Jo Velasco. Alan Villafana. Crystal Villalobos. Ridley Tegan White. Tyler Thomas Woodard.
Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Computer Technology, Michaela Derry Dunn. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice, Jerome Gregory Griffin, Sr. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, Brittany Griggs. Andrew Ray Martinez.
Good job, Andrew.
Thank you. Daniel Martinez III. Corey Matthews. Aiden Ray Sauceda. Suzanne Renee Wren, magna cum laude. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Drafting Technology, Adrian Anthony Garcia. Gabriel Servin. Michelle Kendi Segrist, summa cum laude. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Development and Education, Nadia Estrada. Nadia Crystal Guevara. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Emergency Medical Services, Sonia Perez, cum laude. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Industrial and Commercial Construction, Jose Antonio Barrera, summa cum laude. James Edward Mitchell. Luis Maximiliano Perea, summa cum laude. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Industrial and Commercial Electricity, Miguel Salazar. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Instrumentation Technology, Andrew Caleb Aloiso. Blaine Elliott Baker. Casey Renee Beard, also receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Chemical Technology, magna cum laude. JC Cañel. Cameron Zachary Carter. Thank you. Michelle Mariah Contreras. Oscar Flores, cum laude. Cooper William Graves, magna cum laude. Trenton Hamby. Tyjanisha Leonard, magna cum laude. Karen Lopez. Bennett Chase Craig Peavy. Jarrett Robert Saavedra. Coy Allen Sherg. Cole Manuel Tapia. Joshua Vargas. Dustin Anthony Wisecup. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Machine Technology Millwright, Joaquin Damian Saldaña. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Nursing, Itzel Carolina Ayala. Kayla Ann Bowen, cum laude. J.C. Breimer, magna cum laude. Kaylee Cadenhead, magna cum laude. Cassandra Lorraine Cardosa, also receiving an Associate of Science, cum laude. Rosalind Castro, cum laude. Jacob Aaron Clifton. Victor Enrique Espinosa, cum laude. Elizabeth Christine Flores, also receiving an Associate of Science, magna cum laude. Ashley Fry, cum laude. Coral Avery Gordy, cum laude. Abby Nicole Hammond, magna cum laude. Noel Hernandez Jr., magna cum laude. Carla Teresa Hernandez Flores. Jessica Ann Jacoby. Marie Lay. Sharon Mannery, cum laude. Zaina Marissa Martinez, magna cum laude. Montserrat Medrano, cum laude. Isabel Mendoza. Violet Michael. Jessica Nicole Moore, also receiving an Associate of Science. Kara Mullins. Abigail Muraira, magna cum laude. Leticia Graciela Murphy. Anaí Ramos, cum laude. Nilda Beatriz Reyes, cum laude. Maya Arcelia Sosa, cum laude. Ruby Alexis Soto, also receiving an Associate of Science. Bianca Stahlberg. Benjamin Lee Stewart. Landry Marie Tracy. Emma Nicole Wadeen, magna cum laude. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Office Administration, Michaela Christian Benigno, summa cum laude. Kiara Juliana Calzada. He loves you. Kristen Marlene Holiday, cum laude. Kevin Christoph. Brittany Renee Montiel. Samantha Renee Reck, cum laude. Betty Ann Sanchez, cum laude. Juanita Marisela Torres. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Safety, Health, and Environmental Management, Esmeralda Echegoyen, summa cum laude. Davian Alexander Gonzalez. Destiny Hammond. Josue Hernandez, cum laude. Marta Morales. Jessica Vasquez. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology, Paola Garcia. Lauren Elizabeth Montalvo.
No pressure. Family and friends of today's graduates, thank you for being here this afternoon to share in this celebration with your very special graduate. We recognize the importance of your support not only today but also throughout the entire educational process. So on behalf of all of our graduates, a heartfelt thanks. Graduates, this is a time to thank all of your family members. Let's give them a big round of applause. To our graduates, congratulations, you're almost there. Along with the support system of family and friends, there are also other people who have played major roles in your success. The strength and quality of any college educational program is rooted in its faculty and its staff. These are the men and women who have dedicated their professional lives to the students, to the learning process, and to the principles of helping people achieve success through education. At Brazosport College, we are blessed with an amazing faculty body and an amazing staff body. And at this time, I would ask that they please stand so they may be recognized for their contributions in the success of our students. Faculty and staff, please rise. To our team, thank you all so much for everything you've done to get our graduates to this very special day. Class of 2025, you guys ready to celebrate? On behalf of the Board of Regents and the faculty and staff of this institution, I offer my sincere congratulations to all the graduates gathered here this afternoon. You have worked hard to achieve this goal, and we commend you on your efforts. We wish you the best in all of your endeavors, whether they be transferring to another institution, entering the job market, or to other ends. Always remember that Brazosport College is your alma mater and will always be the college of choice and will always be your home. Would the class of 2025 stand and turn and face the guests for one last round of applause from the audience gathered in honor of your commencement. Graduates, you may be seated. We are very proud of you. At this time, as we close the ceremony, I would ask our graduates and our friends and families of the graduates with help with this last part. We know that you're all very eager to meet up with your students and your graduates, but audience, please remain seated until the recessional is complete and all the graduates have left the room. Families and graduates can meet at the recessional in the lobby. Graduates, congratulations. Thank you so much for choosing BC. Amazing today. Thank you. Congratulations.